Hi, my name is Václav and I'm the founder of BlueLens production. And today I want to tell you what's the difference about wedding photographer, wedding videographer and wedding content creator. These are three different services that you can hire for your wedding day, and sometimes it gets confused with what you're gonna get delivered, especially between the photographer, videographer and then the content creator. Content creator is kind of the new thing, everyone's getting it, everyone's talking about it, but a lot of brides and grooms are asking what it is, what do they actually gonna get. That's why I wanted to make this video and tell you what you're getting with content creator, what you're getting with videographer and what with photographer. So let's start from the beginning. Wedding photographer. This is something that almost every couple always gets, and it's something that you want to get. It's very important, you know, the photographer gonna capture all pictures of your whole day. It depends how many hours you choose. Usually photographers offer different packages, and those different packages offer different hours, and then you decide how many hours you think you will need a photographer. You hire the photographer many times based on the styles of the pictures that the photographer does. And yeah, the photographer is there with you from the beginning that you hire them until usually the end of the night, not the whole dances, usually by like the send off, or usually after like the cocktail hour, then you have the speeches, and after that usually the photographer gets off. So that's your photographer, something that every bride's hire. Then the next thing is the wedding videographer. Wedding videographer is very important in my opinion. I do wedding videography and it's something that I think that every bride should do, because it's gonna capture your day in different motion than wedding photographer does. Yes, photos are great, and like I said, it's something that you must have, but video should be something that you must have too. And I made another video where I talk why you should hire a wedding videographer, so you should watch that there. I talk more in details that audio is important and wedding videographer gets that, and that also wedding videographer gets all the emotions, and it's the video different than pictures. We get the dad when he starts crying, when he sees you for the first time, maybe some jokes that the groomsman makes, and everything comes together kind of like a movie that you can watch 5, 10, 20 years from your wedding day. So usually again you choose with your wedding videographer how many hours you want them, and then they usually have different deliverables, like the photographer does too. So usually they deliver to you like a highlight film, depends on the minutes, is usually how long they've been there. Usually they also give you like a teaser, sometimes like social media videos, so it all depends on the videographer, but again you can hire them on their style, or just like they maybe work at your venue, same thing like the photographer. Now let's move to the third category, and that's content creator. To be honest, for me personally, I feel like I started recognizing this more after COVID. I feel like before it wasn't as popular. Maybe it was, I haven't been seeing it that much, but now it's kind of like the trend more and more. And what I hear many times that the bride says and the groom, you know, they say that they wanted to hire a wedding videographer, but the budget wasn't there anymore for it, so they just got content creator because they're gonna capture everything that a videographer would capture too. And that's for sure yes, and also there's something that I want to point out to you that maybe you might not be thinking about. So wedding videographer and content creator are kind of two different things, and you can see it on the budgets. Content creator gonna be usually much more cheaper than the wedding videographer, and there's big reasons for that. Wedding content creator usually show up at your wedding with a phone, maybe have a gimbal, might have a microphone, many times usually not, and captures your whole day, or capturing it on a phone, so he's there with the time or she's there with the time of the wedding day and capturing it next to the photographer. So capturing all the pictures on a phone, capturing small clips of videos, And the main thing is at the end of the day, they usually deliver you everything that they capture. So they send you all the pictures, all the videos, and maybe by the next day they edit you a short clip of a video from the day that they have captured. Where the videographer, you know, they show up with many cameras, professional audio, maybe even lights, everything's very kind of like film text that they have to put into. That's why they cost more money. Usually they don't deliver you right over the video unless you pay them to edit it on the side, but usually it's delivered within like 1 to 3 months. Maybe they give you a teaser earlier, then deliver the highlight film, but the video is much longer. You have the captured audio from your vows, from the ceremony, from the speeches and everything. With the content creator, you're gonna get those videos, but maybe the content creator doesn't have the microphone to mic up the people. And these are the kind of two different services, like the wedding videographer and content creator, that are, I don't want to say going against each other, but like you're gonna get either that or that, and you always get a photographer. I already saw that brides get the photographer, videographer, and content creator. And to be honest, if you have the budget, go for it. You know, maybe the videographer has like their second shooter, photographer can have second shooter or whatever, but like more people you have, they're gonna capture more stuff, you know. And if you've been to wedding, you know everything kind of moves fast, and many times bride and groom after the wedding day, they watch my video and they're like, oh, this is great that you captured, like we didn't even see it and we didn't even recognize that it was there, and we're so glad that we have it on the video. So if there's a content creator, of course they're gonna capture it too, and you're gonna have so much more footage. So hey, if the budget allows you to have all three of these services, definitely recommending it, because more you can capture, more you're gonna have later on. And as I always say this, like this is not something that you wanna right now and after 1 year, but this is something that you will wanna enjoy after 5, 10, 20 years. You wanna look at all of these, the pictures, the video, and then even if you have more pictures, videos from the content creator, I'm sure you're gonna enjoy it. So yeah, I feel like I kind of covered it all, everything. Maybe a little bit more mention to the content creator, because I feel like that's like what people usually think about, what's the difference between them and the videographer. So yeah, content creator, usually everything gets captured vertical, like I mentioned on the phone, and you get the highlight reel. And I don't, kind of what I was thinking in my head right now, I don't want you to confuse that you get a video from content creator and videographer. Usually the videographer captures you like, I don't know, depends, like 5 to 10 to 15, even an hour long video. The content creator probably gonna give you like 1 to 2 minutes. Maybe some content creators give you more. I don't want to put them all in one bag, but in general talking, what I have been seeing right now, this is what I've been experiencing. So if you have any questions about the differences, or any questions what they include and what they don't include, drop them down below in the comments. And thank you for watching this video again. Comment down below if you're actually planning your special day and what you're planning to hire. Is it photographer and content creator, photographer, videographer, or maybe photographer? Maybe now I convince you that you need all three services. So let me know down in the comments. And again, thank you for watching this, and don't forget to subscribe, like the video, share it with your groomsmen, your bridesmaids, or maybe your family members, and I will see you at the next video.